Oh, this gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be a fun time. How's everyone doing? It's your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up, and y'all know what I'm here for. It's time for some more predictions. And man, are we gonna get some fun. Oh, I love that we are finally getting this. I honestly wasn't that psyched for the card, let's say 2 weeks ago, but now, now the potential is there. Now the potential is there, and it's gonna just blow everything out of the water. It's gonna be so much fun. It's time for the predictions for AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door. I can't wait. You guys know I can't wait. You can't wait. You're here, and y'all wish we could be watching the show together right now, but it's okay because we're almost there. It's time for the predictions. It's nice that I can feel confident enough to put a prediction video out right now, but I think this show is as finalized as it gets. We've got 11 matches on the card as of right now. I don't think we need to put on any more. I think this is going to be a good time. Let's get to it. Hope everyone's doing great. Happy summer. Hope y'all are doing lovely. I am. I'm just way too damn excited. But before we go in, though, gotta really make the mention of it. Christian Cage is great. He's always been great, and this is going to be a fun ride. Everything about his turn has been handled to a fantastic T so far, and you got to give him credit. It's going to be so well. You heard that crowd hate on it. It's going to be fun, but we'll try to be as unbiased as we can and get through this prediction card, and y'all can think about my opinions regarding this. First off, there is going to be some terrible butchering when it comes to this, and most likely the names are just going to completely escape me when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm sorry, I'm not an avid fan like I used to be, say maybe around 2018. I'm going to butcher some names, and I'd like to apologize in advance because I love what y'all are doing. Same goes for AEW. Let's try to get into this. Now, first off, I only got a glimpse of this, so I'm not counting this as on me. A match was just announced as I am recording, and it is a tag team match featuring Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland taking on two members of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I, for the life of me, don't remember their names. I don't think I was familiar with them when I saw the quick glance. I just want to make note of it now. I'm going to go with Keith Lee and Swerve, but it almost feels like a risk because they seem to be crumbling, but maybe a tag win is going to hold things together right now because I don't think their breakup is happening right now, but we might be getting closer to it than we think. Gonna keep my mind on it, but I'm gonna pick Swerve and Keith Lee. Let's go to the buy-in now, though, because we got those ass boys and the acclaimed, I believe, Max Caster, and of course Papa Ass Billy Gunn taking on the Dojo Boys from New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think Kevin Knight and DKC and a couple of others. I may already be butchering things, but as far as I know, it is four boys who don't seem to stand much of a chance, and I don't think I'm going to go with the gamble there. I think I'm going to stick with the acclaimed Max Caster and the Gun Club for a win. Should be a fun way to open the show, and you know it's going to be all fun and games and nonsense, and probably a cheap win when looking at things, but we'll see what we get. I don't really think this would be a good match to have the acclaimed and the Ass Boys lose. They take enough L's in general. Yeah, let's not. Okay. Keep it going, though. You know what? I'd like to get this out of the way now. AEW Interim World Championship about to be decided. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Jon Moxley. Honestly, it's not as easy as it is to predict right now, but I'm going to pick Moxley. I believe he is going to be the new AEW champion, 2-time as a matter of fact. I have mixed feelings regarding this. I would have preferred this match on the card as is, and not for the championship, and that may turn y'all around in some ways. It's a couple of things. I don't care too much right now about Moxley becoming world champion again, but he's the guy that's going to make me change my mind on that. So I can give full faith to that. Another thing is, Tanahashi doesn't really do it for me so much. That's was sort of my problems, really. When Kenny Omega left to start AEW and things, and they had Tanahashi beat him, it felt like a slap in the face after watching Omega and Okada do their thing. Kenny's thing, more or less, but we'll get to that later. And Tanahashi sort of rubbed me the wrong way. Not so much pissing me off. I don't really have anything against him. It's just, of all the guys to pick, this guy for the World Championship match, that's a choice. So I'm happy to say this out of the way now. Moxley win, get the championship, have some fun, and we'll see where it goes. I really wouldn't mind Moxley losing it quickly, to be honest, if this was just a quick, let's do this and then worry about who has the championship later. Because honestly, if I wanted someone to get this, Jericho. I'm loving him right now more than ever. I really would love him to somehow get his hands on the AEW World Championship again. And that's being realistic because of where Moxley is going to go to next. And that's Blood and Guts. I'm excited. You all know I'm excited. And of course, there's the whole Kenny Omega prospect. When is he coming back? Well, it very well could be Forbidden Door. We'll see what we get. Anyway, picking Jon Moxley, let's keep going down. This one's going to be fun. 4-way match for the IWGP World Championship. Jay White defending against Chugs, baby, Adam Cole, Hangman, Adam Page, and Kazuchika Okada. So it's going to be a fun match. And I got to pick Jay White. He's just getting started. He's just getting started. I'd love him to pin Okada again. I assume it will be either Page and Cole. In the long run of things, it will probably be Page who takes the fall here. I don't expect a surprise here. I don't expect a surprise like, oh my goodness, Page or Cole has got this championship, or Okada just wins it back and they only had Jay White win it just so they could have Okada win a championship at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view, which sounds like something they might do, but no, I gotta have faith in Jay White. I gotta pick Jay White because I cannot stand Kazuchika Okada. He's a bum. I'm sorry. But again, we're going off feelings. Overrated, and really have never enjoyed a match because of him. It's really just been the guys he's worked with. I'm sorry. Those are my honest feelings. Y'all have honest feelings. I respect everyone's opinions as much as I hope you respect mine. But I'm done about it now. He's not my favorite. He's never going to be my favorite. Jay White keeping the championship. Let's keep going. Now, speaking of 4 ways, let's do another one. How about the Atlantic Championship or the All-Atlantic Championship, whatever it's called. It's a new championship in AEW, and this is going to be a fun match. We got Ishii. I love Ishii. I'm so glad he's in this match from the New Japan side. Taking on Pac, Malachi Black, and Miro. Is this going to be match of the night? It's feeling like it. It's really feeling like it. But the triple threat winner-take-all tag championship match might have that in the bag too. Or Zack Sabre Jr.'s match. This is a hard show now to call what the best match is going to be in. Oh, who's taking this though? Well, I can't pick Ishii. I'm sorry, I don't see that happening. But I think he's a fun addition. Miro has already held a championship in AEW. I'm sorry, he can win this fine, and I think we're going to love it. But I just don't think it's for him right now. Black or Pac? I gotta go with the guy who's been waiting, who's been biting at his teeth for something like this. I am picking the bastard. Pac needs this for so many reasons. He's taken enough big L's on pay-per-views. He should have been champion by now. This is where we make do. Malachi Black could very well take this due to interference and other nonsense. Pac needs it more. I really think this is deserved after so long being with the company and waiting patiently on his thumbs. Like, this is it. You're the first champion, man. Pac gets his due. So I'm going to pick Pac and hope for the best. All right, let's keep the multi-people things going, though. How about the 6-man tag? Les Sex Gods, Jericho and Sammy Guevara, back together, teaming up with Minoru Suzuki, taking on, I believe, Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and who is Shota? I think. before I'm going to pick, I like to get into this now. It's one thing that I mentioned in the last AEW video. I take very much strong pride in AEW is getting all of Jericho's matches right on pay-per-view. Well, guess what? I'm not counting this match because I don't want that streak to end in case I mess up. I'm just going to be honest there. I am only going to count AEW only pay-per-views when we talk about my Jericho streak. But as far as this goes, I'm picking Jericho's team anyway. I really don't see the point of them being knocked off their high horses before Blood and Guts. I really don't think they should be winning this match. Same to the effect of last year's Blood and Guts. So I think this match would be a good win for them and Suzuki. And it's Jericho and Guevara back together. I mean, come on, let's go. I want them to win. So I'm going to go with Les Sex Gods plus the addition of Minoru Suzuki. But again, I'm not counting this as part of my Jericho streak, so get off my case. I want to keep that intact for now. We'll save that for All Out. I've enjoyed it too much to let myself screw it up right now because I finally acknowledged it. So now we're just going to keep going. Okay, how about the, what's a good one next? How about the United States Championship? Ospreay, Orange Cassidy. This might split some hairs because when we have Will Ospreay, a lot of people are going to say a lot of names. Orange Cassidy wasn't one of those names. It's a downer in the fact that we got Will Ospreay for this show, and he's not taking on so many names. Moxley, Danielson, Jericho, Punk. The list can go on. All right, you want AEW original? Fine. MJF, Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy. Like, it's just a big list, and no offense, Orange Cassidy would not have been on it. If I was going to book Ospreay for this show, I'm sorry, the easy pick for me, like out of a lot that I'd want to see Ospreay fight at an AEW pay-per-view, it's not hard. Me personally, Darby Allin. I would have loved to see what Darby and Ospreay could have done. It would have just been the battle of the nuts, and I would have enjoyed it there. But it's okay, because this is going to be fun. This is going to turn some heads for the right reasons. But of course, I'm picking Ospreay to retain. Hopefully, he'll get the championship back from this. Who's stolen it from him right now? Is it Juice Robinson? Because he never lost it, I believe. He got stripped of it. Anyway, we'll see what we get. Fun match, Ospreay to retain. How about we go into, again, this... I'm moving my hands a lot. This could be match of the night. And if you had to ask me honestly right now, what's match of the night going to be? I am dead serious. 50% split on this match, the triple threat for the tag team championships, or the Zack Sabre Jr. match. It is a dead split in the middle. I have no idea which one. I'm feeling more confident about this just because we know who's in it. We've got FTR, we have got the Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb, and we have Roppongi Vice, aka Trent Beretta, and what's his name again? Why have I bought Rocky Romero? I don't know. Sorry for the moment of silence. But anyway, this is going to be so much fun. Ring of Honor and IWGP Tag Team Championships on the line. Who's taking this? It's not easy. I'm going to go with the belt collectors. I'm going with FTR. FTR, get all the gold back again, baby. It's great. I love it. Roppongi Vice would be a nice touch, but I feel like they've gotten enough big wins lately to get back in the chat of things. Cobb and O'Khan winning would be a mood and believable to me. I am a Jeff Cobb fan, but I'm going to go with FTR. I really want to see FTR win more belts. I'm loving them as baby faces. Easy pick for me. Women's Championship. Thunder Rosa, Toni Storm. This should be good. I'm excited for this match. I really hope it doesn't get too underwhelming because I'm not going to lie, in the long run, Serena and Thunder Rosa at the pay-per-view, what was it again? Yeah, Double or Nothing. It was underwhelming with the build. I'm hoping this one can shoot out of the barrel real fast. But I am picking Thunder Rosa to retain. I'm not going to go against my psyche here. I'd love to see Toni Storm win the championship. I would, but I'm going to stick with Thunder Rosa. I don't think she's done with it yet. Go on, Thunder. Fun stuff. We're almost there, aren't we? I think we've only got 2 matches left. I think we've got just 2 matches left. So, 8-man tag. Young Bucks, Bullet Club back together. I'm so happy that El Phantasmo's on the show. I've been a big fan of his since I first saw him. I want to say 2016, 2017, around then. Fun boy. Taking on dudes with attitudes. So, I know Darby Allin and Sting, along with Takahashi. I was so worried that he wasn't going to be added to this, but last minute's fine with me. A lot of people I'd like to see in this. And yes, I have missed a name in both teams. I'm sorry, I have forgotten. Like I said, I'm not the big New Japan mark I used to be. But I am going to stick with dudes with attitudes. The Bucks did just win the championships. But honestly, I think Sting is still undefeated in AEW. Is he not? I might be wrong. He did just come back. I'm going to stick with that sense. Darby Allin would be good for a pay-per-view win here too, in my opinion. So this might lead to Sting and Darby finally getting a shot at the tag team championships and maybe even winning. Maybe. I'm not sure how long this Bucks reign is going to last compared to the last reign they had. But we'll see what we get. I'm going to go with the faces this time. And yeah, I really have saved, I might just say, the best for last. Zack Sabre Jr. is not facing Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson is a pissing troll because he all got us off our butts wondering who this surprise replacement's going to be for Forbidden Door and Blood and Guts. Well, let's try to run it down again. New to AEW, new member of the Blackpool Combat Club, one of the greatest technical wrestlers alive. Oh, another big list of names. I've heard a few in the chatter. One that came up that sort of grabbed me was Timothy Thatcher. It's a nice shout out. The problem is Danielson has built this up like a big deal, and I hate to say it, Thatcher wouldn't be a huge deal for this. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest with my opinions. And then a little birdie told me that one of my favorite people alive is going to be around for the pay-per-view, Johnny Gargano. And he is not who should be coming out, and I will explain why. I miss Johnny dearly in wrestling. His stuff in NXT, I think, might be some of my favorite things in life on television, and I'm not just talking about wrestling. The stories that he told with and without Ciampa have been amazing. I think his North American Championships reign might be some of my favorite things in wrestling. I miss him dearly. But he's really enjoying life right now being a dad and taking some time off from wrestling. When he comes back, it's going to be great. But I don't think it should be right now, and I think he'd agree with me. So no, I don't think it's going to be Johnny Gargano. But I think it's going to be Cesaro. He's got the history with Danielson. He's got the history with Regal. Even though I swear I just heard a big rumor the other day that he's expected to go back to WWE, this just feels like Cesaro. Claudio, Big Swiss. If you were to look up all-time bonehead play, you'd be missing this show, and I don't think you are. I'm going to pick Cesaro to be Zack Sabre Jr.'s opponent, and I'm going to pick Cesaro to win the match. And I cannot wait to hear the crowd's response. And if I'm wrong, I very much look forward to see who it is, but also who it isn't. That'll do it. You guys don't miss this show. Don't miss this show. I know we're going to get some cool surprises. We're going to get some great wrestling. It's going to be a fun night. Don't miss it. Paulo told you to. Thank you so much for watching. Love having you guys again. Let me know what you're looking forward to about the show. Like, share, subscribe. I guess final rundown, I can try again if it's all on my head. Keith Lee and Swerve to win the tag match. Acclaimed and the Ass Boys Gun Club to win the buy-in. John Moxley to win the championship. Jay White to keep his championship. Pac to win the Atlantic Championship. Les Sex Gods and Minoru Suzuki to win the six-man tag. Ospreay to retain the United States Championship. FTR to win all the tag team championship gold. Thunder Rosa to keep the women's championship. I'm so close. Dudes with Attitudes to win the 8-man tag. And Cesaro to be the mystery opponent and to win the match. Those are my predictions for Forbidden Door. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the wrestling. Enjoy the summer. I'll see you all Monday. Keep it real.